The plan of action is simple. Go in. Win. Leave. As soon as their Ring doorbell comes on and I see that they can see me, it's game over. Because they'll be able to see me through invisibility and trigger. There it is. You've seen me? You know I'm coming? Well, guess what, motherfucker? I'm here. I'm here to collect on what you owe, motherfucker. So show yourself, you cowards. I hear him to the left. Ooh, a sponge room. Oh, that's because these guys are dying in here. This is the treasure room. The gold's in there. Now, first big goon is always around the outside ring. There he is. While they have these spikes out, they have the thorns effect. So you wait. Ever so patiently. Well, he saw me for a moment. We're going to use the sword because it's faster. Because technically when you're holding something, they can see you, I believe. Maybe he can't. Oh, shoot, I missed. Oh. Trying to defeat me, old one? Brother. Oh, your eye follows me. You know I'm here. But there's nothing you can do about it. Because your eye beam can't track me. Ah, oh, shit. I got hit. When he starts to move, spikes will retract. I need to hit him while his spikes are retracted. Retract him, you son of a bitch. Retract him! All right. He decided to keep... He decided to keep his spikes pulled in. Decided it wasn't worth the effort. Good. Oh, and number 2, you're right here. How convenient of you. And that's the second one down. And the third? Well, he's always in the high tower. Perched himself upon the top. Well, don't you worry. I'll find him. I'm gonna sneeze. Sneezing complete. That's 2. These guys are real easy. Hardly even a boss. Oh, that's the prismarine I threw out. It is because of their frailty that they stay hidden from me. They know that they cannot compete with me. They rely on their children to deal all their damage, to keep you out. But as long as I can find them, and they can't find me, they tremble with fear. Go ahead, put your spikes away. It is time to die. Go on, brother. You'll reincarnate somewhere else. I promise. And I won't need to collect on you again, probably. The other two have already gone to the next temple. Come on, brother! Look at me! Look at me. Put away these spikes of yours. And die! Oh, you're trying to stall out the mining fatigue, aren't you? Apply the next level. Yeah. Who do you think you're stopping? Hmm? And that's all she wrote. The climactic battle took 6 minutes! No, I still can't break blocks, so, let's find a nice secluded corner. Alright. Now we don't have mining fatigue. We can go off and get ourselves those gold blocks and those sponges. Hey, I promised you blood, not a fight. These guys were just... I mean, they're on the mortal plane. The overworld. They were never a real threat. I'm the overworld's god, not these guys. Now, the fastest way to actually get these sponges is to cook a sponge. Because if you cook a sponge, then you actually can just clear out an area here. It should be possible to get rid of... What did I take damage to? Oh, I must have hit my head in the wall, technically. And we can just break blocks. It's a bit faster like this because I just cleared out some air. Now, sponges provide a purpose of being able to clear out areas filled with water. Since I'm building right next to the water, that might actually turn out to be quite a blessing. Now, you don't need that many sponges in reality, but collecting as many as you can so you don't have to come back is generally nice. When I was talking about the shiny block, this floor block. Yeah, let's sit here and look at it for a moment. Assuming I have animated textures on, it should. Yeah, there it goes. Now it's going to be slightly bluer. Yeah, and then it becomes a blue block. And there it is. Now it's like a shiny blue instead. And then it fades back into the green. And it's a neat aspect with that block. Clearing out a layer so I can do the same strategy so that I don't break blocks as slow. And voila. Now I've got myself my sponge. 32 sponge total. Half-stack sponge honestly should be more than enough for any purpose I can imagine. here's the gold. Ow. Pulled down. There we go. In UHCs, it would be risky to come and get this gold, but if you came and got the gold from Notion Temple, back in the day when you could craft notch apples or enchanted golden apples, there was nothing better. Honestly, this went very smoothly. Normally, in my experience, it's not so clean to come in, kill all three. It generally takes some time. I just got really lucky with their layout. And we know exactly where one sponge room is, and I don't need that much sponge. Yeah, I'm not going to checkpoint for this. Nothing even happened. Yeah, but as you could tell, I used a Smite 1 diamond sword. And I used some potions. These guys are not a threat. Dolphin! Oh, the dolphin can't see me, can he? So he won't give me the grace. Yeah. Huh. Never even really thought about that. If you are wearing armor when you use this technique, your visibility does go up. So the Elder Guardians will probably see you. And they do a magic damage attack, which essentially penetrates armor. I say essentially because technically it does and it doesn't. It's kind of funky in that way. But what did I want to grab? Let's grab a Silk Touch Axe. Is an axe even an effective tool against? I don't know. Let's just move this thing closer. Am I going the right way? No, I'm definitely not. Two minutes. We'll quickly try to grab some sea lanterns, just to take with us. I mean, I can drink another set of potions. Besides the ocean temples, water breathing and invisibility don't have as much value because most mobs fight back after you attack them, I believe. Invisibility can just be used to generally decrease detection, but oh, the dolphin's fucking playing with the sea lantern. Should have picked it up. My bad. Yeah, it's over there being played with. Yeah, he's gonna keep playing with it, so I can't really get access to it. We're gonna need another water breathing and invis. I'll just redo them right now. Was I over prepared? Definitely. Did it matter that I'm over prepared? No. If this would have been a terrible temple layout, then I could have ended up needing what I used, or all that I brought, so. Where is it going? I'm breaking them with a silk. Oh, there it is. He's still playing with that sea lantern. I'm gonna go inside where they should be more condensed, because these are actually kind of annoying to mine. Yeah, here we go. We're at 9. Realistically, I'm not going to get as many of these blocks as I'm going to end up wanting for builds. That's just the truth. Because if you use a lighting block, you're going to use a lot of the lighting block. So I'm just grabbing some of these in case I want to do a small amount of decoration with them. Because I already have a Silk Touch on me. I might as well grab some. Yeah, I thought that holding an item or having an arrow in you increased your detection for mobs. So that's why I was trying to quick swap items while I was out and about in the boss fight. But turns out that's just not how it works. 22. We'll grab 24. I say 24 because I'm pretty sure this thing has exactly 32 uses, and one of them we used on a sea lantern. Yeah, we used one use on a sea lantern outside. So while 0 does technically count, so I should technically be able to get exactly 32, I'd rather not break the Silk Touch axe. I'll just end up repairing this with like 1 gold ingot. Unless it's percentage based, which then it's not worth it. Well, I don't know at the moment, so we'll wait. Let's not get lost in the Sea Temple and waste too much time on that. Go down and out the front. Now we make the journey home. I'm going to title this thing with like such a high amount of just cinematography, like boss battle. The Elder Guardian. I'm going to give it like a unique thumbnail and everything. It's going to be over in 6 minutes. But I mean, if you come into a boss fight prepared like this one, where you can exploit their biggest weakness, I mean, come on, guys. Their giant eyes. Invisibility, they can't see you. Now, the Warden's the complete opposite. This technique wouldn't work against him. You know what? That does give me an idea, though, for against the Wither. You could create a boss arena that is just a bunch of, I don't know, like chickens, I guess, because chickens have an easy way of you can just generate chickens really easily. And you get a giant ring of chickens, and you make yourself invisible in the center, and the Wither would go around killing all the chickens, which would give you time to just beat up the Wither. Well, we should definitely put this on. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to do that checkpoint thing. That was weakness talking. If I die, that's it. The bed's in here, huh? Also, this journey got us 14 gold blocks. 8 of which, of course, came from the temple, but we got like 3 from a single ruin portal. Yeah, I mean, the ocean temples add something to the water. They are a scary obstacle when you're not prepared for them, mainly because they give you mining fatigue, and that's annoying. But that's pretty much it. Also, guardians do a fair amount of damage. And I mean, you don't want to tussle with them too much. Plus, that thorns effect can be really annoying. All I did was sit there and look at him, and then eventually he moved, and I was able to beat him up. But once you start chain hitting them, I guess they sort of just set themselves with a destination. Here, I want a beehive so that I can start producing honey nearby. Oh my god. I'm a fool. That was really stupid of me. Move the boat a little bit closer and just... I instinctively went to just remove it to get over there. That was a bad move on my part. Should also reset our hotbar anyways, though. Pick this up, pick that up. Alright. How do I have so much inventory space now? This isn't right. Oh, wait, no, I drank potions. It's right. Keep the fire resistance, because you never know what'll happen. Bow and shield in hotbar. Extra rebirth idol. This can go in there. Blah, blah, yada, yada. Don't need you, don't need you. Grab a couple extra healings just to have on you because they're more valuable in your inventory than out of it. And now we don't need the gold. Anyways, now I'll go over here. I can probably get saplings of that type, right? I have my axe on me. We're out this far. Might as well do something. I collected my taxes. I mean, you got to remember, the IRS is the strongest, so go into some old gods who haven't paid their taxes in a while. I sent them to the next temple. Remember, all of these beings, these old gods that I call upon and call brother, they just take new vessels each time they're defeated. Their hundreds of children do die, and they have to produce new ones, but like, I didn't kill any. First off, I didn't kill any. I can prove it. Statistics. Mobs. I killed 30 gas. 114. Oh, right, because the small ones count. See, there's nothing about guardians in here. But I have killed 3 elder guardians. You have never been killed by a cow. What a great sentence. I do like those mod packs that are like, oh yeah, we've made the game more difficult, and one of the things they do is they make passive mobs neutral. Which, I mean, in the real world, if you walked up and tried to punch a cow, you would get rocked. And I think it came in on this way, didn't I? I don't know. I don't see any gold there. There could be a notch apple over there, but I don't care. I mean, I would care about a notch apple. It's just, I don't care to go looking for trouble. I mean, okay, that's also a lie. I do care to go looking for trouble from time to time, but not right now. Also, I didn't find any beehives immediately, so we're just going to go over to the pretty forest. Oh, those generate funky. That's fun. Honestly, this is a nice little area. If you're just normal guy building, this is a very nice area. You got a little bit of water right there. You got some different trees, and then you got that on the hill. Very nice. I mean, no, I'm not gonna clear cut a forest just to get saplings, just so I can grow the trees and get more of them. Like, I can come and get this type of wood whenever I need to here, just in case I want it. Boom. Those of you wondering why I'm not grabbing the horse, foolish question. How dare you even ask it? No elaboration necessary. Just insult you and move on. Now, I got the minecart with a chest. Also, I think I need to wrap around the forest and go on the other end because I think that was the big portal I went past on the way there that had gold in it. So I think I'm in the wrong river. We are probably a good distance from home base. I haven't actually looked at the coordinates I've been screenshotting. But not that I remember the coordinates of my base anyways. So I just know the general direction. We have defeated... Let's start celebrating, boys. 1/4 of the way there. We've done it. And I couldn't have done it without you guys. That's not true. I've done this before. But, you know, I wouldn't have done it without you guys watching. I would have just been sitting here like, Minecraft, boring. I need 700 mods, like drugs, to make me feel something. But I'm having a lot of fun with basic Minecraft. I mean, it's not fully basic. I mean, look at my HP. I've clearly not been regenning, which adds a level of challenge. But a little bit of challenge is not so bad. Am I still invisible? Okay. I don't see a chest, so I think that is the one where I literally just picked up a gold. Oh, there is a chest. Well, we can check then, because if it had a chest, then I would have looked inside. Yep, I remember that chest. Okay, I did not get that much air, but it's fine. We swim swiftly. Now, another problem with just backtracking the way I came, I took a lot of wrong turns when going out this far because I was adventuring. Is that another ruined portal? No, that's a shipwreck. How did I get those two mixed up? More cherry blossom. Doesn't appear to be the rarest tree type, which is nice, which means if I ever want that wood type, I can go get it. I have 2 screenshots from all the way down in this neck of the woods. More forest, any beehive. The reason I would want a beehive is I'd bring it closer to my base, and then it could start generating. But there wouldn't be bees in it right now, because they'd be out right now. It's not actually that worth it. Oh, a fun thing is that these last couple of videos, I think last 3, should all have the new screenshot. That includes my base and the moon and the shaders pack. That's pretty neat. I'm hoping that screenshot looks nice. I mean, I made the screenshot. I know what it looks like, but what I'm saying is I'm hoping when you see it on the actual screen, because I make it and it's big, because it takes up the full screen. I look at it from a distance to see, okay, how does it look when it's smaller? But, I mean, the text should be the same size, but it also, to me, looks like the tower is very shrunk because of the camera angle, but meh. I'm not too bothered by all of that. Now we gotta go this way. Hello, Mr. Cows. See, like, there's a beehive, but it's got 3 bees floating about it, not in it. How far is nighttime? You know what? It's almost nighttime. I will sit by them, and I will kidnap these bees. When it becomes night, I will kidnap the bees, and then I will sleep. And then I will continue my boat ride. Man, I really hope that this river doesn't end in a dead end. I don't think so. It looks like it comes off into something over there. Ooh. This is something I've seen. A very cool, neat way to die in Minecraft. Probably also one of the most terrifying ways to die in Minecraft, if I had to say so. That snow looks bluer, which I think means it's the correct one. No, this is real snow. Me says the words most terrifying ways to die in Minecraft and immediately runs towards it. I am what we call a genius. It startled me. I can't find any, and I'm not trying to die by freezing to death, so we'll get a bucket of powdered snow some other time. For those of you wondering what's so special about that. So the way powdered snow works is you actually sink into it. And when you sink into it, you get stuck. It slows you. And you begin to, in the corner, the edges of your screen get like this bluish, like frost texture. Total bee location. Move a bee nest with 3 bees inside using Silk Touch. Nice. Bees can also be used. They have sort of like this bone meal effect on plants too, but I'm not going to just use them like that. I just think they're neat. But as I was saying about... I was saying something before the beast, wasn't I? I'm sure I was saying lots of things. It doesn't matter. Anyways, let's continue just to sail across. Been having a good time with Minecraft. Did myself a nice build. It wasn't a small build, but it wasn't massive. Another problem I've had in the past is I've always tried to do like these mega builds, and I have completed one mega build with help. This giant ass palace and casino on a townie server with a friend. Well, I became their friends through the townie server, and then we built a big structure together. My classic go-to is just build a church, because it's pretty easy to build a classic style church. This is definitely not the way I got here. I just really hope this doesn't end, because this has been a very long river. Oh no. I have so much stuff on me. It ends immediately after I say I hope it doesn't end. No, but bees are neat. I like them. I think they're cool. I think a lot of stuff that they've added to Minecraft is cool and different enough. My potion strategy is one that I just came up with ages ago when the temples were new. Because it is important to remember that mobs do have detection radiuses. And the main way to remember that they do is that zombies aggro you from very far away, comparative to other mobs. And that's one of the things they changed. And that's when I sort of learned about mob detection radius, is when I started really thinking about it. Because if a mob like the zombie has a higher detection radius, then when you're invisible, shouldn't they not be able to detect it because they see you? Yes. That's exactly how it works. You see, there are small details like that that are very important. Like the Warden uses sound. That's sort of the whole gimmick behind the Warden. So, invisibility shouldn't work against him, and I doubt it does. But they added all this stuff to Minecraft that has like sound levels, and there's like the subtitles and stuff. So, but the Elder Guardians are underwater, and sound is distorted underwater. And there's so much swimming about that reasonably nothing should be able to see you. And their big detail is their eyes. When a giant eldritch being has no eyes, you assume they can see you in some other way. When a big creature is mainly an eye, you can tell that eyes are sort of their big thing. Now, in a lot of fantasy settings, a giant eye has some sort of like super sight, right? So they'll be able to see through invisibility. But this is Minecraft. So we have the Elder Guardian who relies on sight. Also, majority of his damage is generally dealt through thorns if you're not patient. So you gotta beat him up when he has his thorns in. But he's not difficult, as I've demonstrated. Could it have been this river? It could have been. But let's just keep going around, because I don't trust it. If I get to the end of this episode and I am entirely lost, then between episodes I'll look up the coordinates and orient myself in the correct direction. But for now, we just explore the ocean. I mean, that chest is just free. It's literally right there. Oh, no treasure. Map with no treasure. Okay. Kind of strange that there's just been no treasure at all generating. But I mean, hey, nope. I guess there was just no treasure-bearing pirates around here. What else to be said? Nobody buries their treasure around here. There'd be no buried treasure around here. So the maps are to nothing. And I'm sure they exist somewhere, just like I was sure the Sea Temple or the Ocean Temple must exist somewhere. Ocean Monument? What's technically the right name for it? Here, might as well check this boat out. I doubt it has a... Well, I mean, I guess it is in a different area. It could have something even if... It didn't. Oh, this is just treasure. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll take some treasure. Sure. I guess I don't mind. I'll take a diamond off your hands, no problem. I'm a good pal like that. Want me to have your diamonds? I'll take them. I'll bear that burden for you. The weight. The crushing weight of a diamond. I like all the structures in Minecraft. It's why I like mod packs that add structures. But I hate when it's just the same structure over and over again. Because, like, the reason I like structures in modded Minecraft is they're different, they're new. But once they become the same old, it's not new anymore. It's the same thing. That's why Twilight Forest is so great. It has a few different structures based off the biomes, just like base Minecraft does. It follows the same rules as base Minecraft, and it produces genuinely just a good set of bosses as well. Hey there, dolphin. This ship's interesting in its shape. I think it's just because it's been blasted by the shore. Now this is a terrible parking job. Iron and lapis. I mean, I might as well. I didn't take the iron in the last chest. I probably should. But oh well. Well, I mean, I see gold. I'm not going to not go for the gold, you know? Getting lost is fine as long as it's productive. Like getting boatloads of riches, plundering them from the bountiful lands, looting temples long lost, and killing the first boss. I mean, the first boss will always be the easiest. You know, he's your tutorial boss, and I metagamed him. I knew his weaknesses, and I built around them. But, you know, it makes sense that I know his weaknesses. His weaknesses would be shared with me. That was a terrible way to do that. I still caught the gold block anyways. That's hilarious. The fact that a zombie spawned that quickly could mean a spawner. Oh, no, it's just... Yeah, I see the zombie. It's just a little precipice, so I spawned him as I climbed the mountain. But when you generate new chunks, mobs need time to generate and spawn. Not that much time, but they do. But if they spawn really quick, that's probably because you've generated a mob spawner. And I mean, mob spawners have good loot. We're all about looting. Is that an underwater structure on land? It absolutely is, because it just spawned to drown on dry land. I needed to remind myself not to break the chest, because it just occurred to me. Lure 2. I mean, it's something. Buried treasure map! And this one actually generated! Boys, we're rich! It's to the northeast. Where did I park my boat? Probably over here. And there's a village. I don't really care about the village all that much. Oh, but the treasure's like right here. Come on, let me rest. I don't know why I threw this out. I still need it to line up. I like this design for the village. At first, I didn't like the orange from the acacia, but after seeing it used in quite a number of good ways, I don't mind it anymore. Plus, having an orange block is kind of nice. I, of course, didn't use an orange block when building with orange, but I used a dark wood, but, you know. Color matching doesn't have to be perfect. Oh, I was one off. Okay. Diamond, 2 potions of water breathing I don't need. Iron, gold, cooked fish, the heart of the sea. Well, more loot. Lore 2, I don't believe is the max, but it will just be faster than my unenchanted fishing rod. I believe lore also does slightly decrease the chance of treasure items, but makes fishing faster. So in total, I'm probably going to use it anyways. So there's a big debate about whether to use lore or not when farming for treasure items for fish. And if you're just going for fish, you don't want to use luck of the sea. But in general, the consensus of most people is you're wasting your time if you don't use lore, unless durability matters to you more than time. You should use lore because it's just faster. It's significantly faster. And for so for treasure hunting, you should use lore. For regular fishing, generally, if you just want fish, then yeah, just use lore. But there's more to be. You get plenty of fish from a lore luck of the sea, anyways. So you generally also just run both. Running just a maxed out fishing rod is just best. Questions come up for things like the trident, if you want to throw it, versus if you want to have it. If you want to throw it, or whether you want to charge with it, because the two are mutually exclusive. So, I mean, these kinds of questions matter. I'm hoping we're on our way back home. I should probably eat the bread first. Finish it off. Then I can eat the cooked fish, then more cooked fish, then the golden carrots, and keep looping food. Bread is not a very nourishing food, but does its job. There's a lot of shipwrecks. I'm not going to loot every single one. You can definitely play Minecraft and get all of these like ores and stuff without ever going underwater. Yeah, I'm definitely just lost. Well, I will look up the coordinates to my base between episodes and hopefully I'm within the correct vicinity. And then we'll meet up then. Until next time.